Hello everyone, and welcome to one of the Digital Transformations live series episodes. I'm Ali Soofastaei, an AI program leader in Valley and Soofastaei-Institute CEO. Our live interviews have been designed to develop the knowledge of applied data science and advanced analytics in different industries, aimed to touch Industry 4.0. These live sessions are held every week with the presence of one of the university professors, industrial managers, and experts in the field of Industry 4.0 and digital transformation. Today, we will discuss the role of data platforms in the digital transformation of mining, and this is my honor to talk with my guest, Mr. Dorian Batista. Dorian is a project manager at MP Data in France. He is actively following the digital transformation in mining and working with the biggest rated European companies, mainly in France. Welcome, Dorian, and thanks for accepting my invitation to be with us today.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. So as a first question, and give you this opportunity to introduce yourself. What is the story that led you to your current role? What is your background, Dorian?
Okay, perfect. Yes, I'm Dorian Batista. I start as an electrical engineer in my early years, and I start in ABB as a project manager. So ABB is a leader in electrical product. They provide their product to every industrial customers. So I begin in the industry like that as a project manager. So after I chose to join MP Data to stay in the industry area, but with an IT and a data science background to help the industry to transform with AI.
Perfect. So let's talk about the digital transformation in mining. This is the general word that we can hear everywhere. But as an expert, do you have any specific definition of digital transformation in mining?
Yes. So in mining area, the digital transformation to me is the process to continuous improvement with digital tools that we've just developed in various areas to help the company to have a better competitiveness against the other companies.
Yeah, you're talking about improvement in different areas. Can you specify some areas that is in your mind? Because I want to give this, opportunity to audience to find, okay, what's the impact of digital transformation in different area? Which area are you talking about digital transformation?
Okay, so in MP Data, in the digital transformation is a very vast topic. In MP Data, we are interested in the data transformation in the digital transformation. So in the data transformation, we can do a lot of things in mining industries. We can, for example, have a visual on the real-time productivity, and we can also have some better understanding of the process to continue to improve it, and we can also make some data science project to have a good ROI and gain for the productivity. For example, in mining operation, we developed a use case which called mineral targeting. The goal of this project is to have a better chance to when you drill to have is my word mining with a good mineral with good which can be exploited the mine.
So I know that you are focusing on data, and as we can see in the name of your company, you are focusing on data. And we know that one of the main topic and pillar of the digital transformation is data. Can you
Yes.
clarify for us what's the role of comprehensive and integrated data platforms in the digital mining revolution?
The digital data platform help us to accelerate the transformation by data. At the beginning, the objective is to bring the data to the data lake. So for this, on one use case, for example, we use a solution called Pi. To bring the data from the sensors to a data lake, and we use a connector to an Azure data lake and a connection with the event hub, Azure Event Hub, to treat the real-time data on the event hub and to store the data in the Azure data lake. With this data centralized in the data lake, we used AI bricks to enhance the process and to gain some effectiveness.
Good, very good. So you talk about the efficiency improvement or some word like that. It's very interesting word for us, especially when we are talking in the mining, is an old industry, is a traditional industry. How does digitalization make mining operations more efficient?
Okay. For example, one use case we perform is predictive maintenance on dumpers. So we bring some data from the dumpers, like temperatures, like oil in the motor, like for example the time that we use the dampers, and a lot of other data. And with this data we make some feature engineering to determine what are the parameter with the most effect on the which affect the motors, for example, to help our customers to make the maintenance before there is a crash, but after the preventive maintenance. So the goal is to optimize the time that at which we make the maintenance.
Yeah, perfect. You explain the right examples of the power of digitalization in the mining operation improvement. But we know that in mining we have different areas that we can digitalize them, or we can use, for example, data integration, advanced analytics, AI, and so on. As an expert, what do you think about the areas? What is the mining industry's most significant areas for using digital solution?
I think that the main area where we can use a digital solution in mining industry is the operational
Mhm.
field, where you can have a lot of data and you can use them for various things like predictive maintenance, but also to improve to make process optimization on the treatment of the mineral.
Okay, it means that the areas that we have access to the data and we have a clear business problem, we can use digital transformation or digital application or something like that. But personally, based on my experience working in mining for a long time, I think, yeah, data is important, the business statement and business problem is important, but in some cases, we need to think about the benefit, the potential benefit. We don't
Yes.
like to digitalize everything when they
Yes.
cannot make any benefit for us. When I talk about benefit, it's not just money. I'm talking about, for example, safety, environment, gas
Yes.
emissions, or etc. So I believe that some areas that digitalization can be very useful and important, it can be categorized by benefits, the potential benefits that can make.
Yes, of
So
course.
yeah. So I would really like to, to talk about a couple of examples if you have in your mind. Can you give examples of how a digital approach can practically solve the operational challenges in mining?
Okay, perfect. So about safety, for example, we develop a use case with another operational EV industry operational that bring iron from the mine to a site to refine it. And on this site, there are some challenges about security. So what we've done is to take the every data from accidents, almost accident, or every hazardous situation, and we process this with the broad pyramid uh, to to help them with suggestion, to help them make action on possible hazardous area on the site.
That's interesting.
This use case benefit is to help them to make the good decision about um, investment in security and to prioritize that with this tool.
I really like to ask a little personal question because you're expert
Yes.
in the field of digitalization, and I know that you are very good in this area. Uh, what are some of the new digital technologies or innovations that you are, particularly excited about?
I think that I'm very excited about digital technologies that make sense and benefits, as you said it. So I preferred see the new technologies that already bring value on the sites. So, for example, one technology that attract me is IoT Edge or other services from cloud that can provide edge computing to help on big site to help the users to have some information that makes them improve their job on site and on a machine, for example.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We use this, for example, on a naval field for boats, or in a airline field, for example, on airplanes.
Mhm.
To
So,
that can permit to take the AI in in a floating or in a rolling material, for example.
mhm, that's great. So, Dorian, you know that the mining companies and mine managers sometimes think about money because
Yes.
they try to use any gadget, any tools, any new innovation or applications to improve their revenue and having more money. That's great for the business because we are working as a businessman. But uh, sometimes some other uh, parameters can encourage them to invest in different areas. Now I really like to think about the digital solution. What benefits have you seen in mining companies encouraging them to invest in digital transformation?
Okay. Do you want some numbers for this question, for
Yeah,
example?
yeah, maybe,
Okay.
yeah, because something, not just about money, maybe other benefits that digital transformation can bring for improvement in mining.
Okay. So, for example, we have customers that make a lot of gaze about the processing of the iron. So usually they burn it. So they make a use case to predict the cycle of gaze which been created to send it to a electrical central that transforms the gaze in electricity for example for 30,000 ohms, and there are a lot of benefits for with money, so the ROI is very high. There is a benefit for to help the local population to have access to electricity, and there is an environmental print that can be lower with this type of use case, for example. So there are three benefits: ROI, environmental, and political field for the population.
So you mentioned many different types of the benefits that digital transformation can bring for in mining. So, but definitely it's just one side of the coin. In another
Mm.
side, we are facing with different problems and technical challenges, etc. What
Yes.
challenges, yeah, what challenges are mining companies facing using digital solutions?
What challenging?
Yeah. What challenges, the mining companies are facing with them when they
Mm.
want to use the digital solution?
Yes, okay. So the biggest challenges I've seen in mining industry is that they exist for a long time, and they don't have any data, for example, in data transformation, to be using in a good way. So there is, for example, in one use case, we need to make a first project before to implement new sensors, for example, on different machines to help us to bring some new data and some data to work on it, because we haven't data before to work on it. So one of the biggest challenge I've seen in mining industries is to put some IoT devices to bring data.
Interesting. So you mentioned some benefits and some challenges, but if you want to balance, we know that we have to go through this way, and we already started Industry 4.0, but we need to, to face with the challenges and try to solve them, and having the good progress in that. And definitely, some experts, same as you and your company, can help mining companies very well to have good progress and speed up these processes in mining
Yes.
industry. We are at the end of this interview, and I need to thank the guests of this episode, Dorian, and all the participants in the live session. The recorded version of this program will be available on our YouTube channel and other virtual pages on different social platforms. Thanks to all of you, and I hope you have benefited from the discussed topics, and hope to see you again at the following event. Dorian?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dorian.